This is a new method I'm working on to basically set up the measurements or get everything as straight as I can in marking everything prior to changing outer tie rod ends or inner tie rod ends. And I found that even if you count the number of threads on the outer tie rod ends and try to keep everything the same as it was, new parts look different and are sometimes measured differently. And so what I want to try here is I want to use this carpenter level, and I've got a piece of 2x4 that's about 7 feet long on jack stands right in the front of the tire, kind of splitting the middle of the wheel right to here. And I've got the same setup going on, exactly the same amount of teeth on this jack stand, and got the board here, the excess sticking out. So just make sure at some point during this process that you mark the wheels so that you know what wheel goes to where. So front right and front left. You will want to make sure that you have the steering wheel perfectly centered and both of the wheels perfectly straight before you start this process. You just take the level and just set it up against the edge of the outer outer wall part of the tire, and then touch it to the 2x4. Make sure your 2x4 cut is good and flat and straight before you do this, or your measurement could be off. And then just make sure that you touch it just like this, and then it should be a perfect 90-degree angle. Okay? So then come over with me to the driver's side, and we'll do the same thing. And we'll set it up just the same exact way, right around in the middle of the wheel. Everything matching. Touch it on the outer sidewall of the tire. Okay, you don't want it to touch the body of the car. You want it to be as straight as you can and uniform as you can as you're doing one side and you're doing the other side. And then just make yourself a little mark there, and then that should be a perfect 90-degree angle. And I'll show you in the part 2 of this video how everything worked out versus doing it the old way that I've always done, because I don't have an alignment rack. And so the old way that I've always done is just counting the threads on the outer tie rod ends and then hoping I get lucky.